Hey, you're here today representing what?
We're here representing the people that have died or that are still taking opioids, and you can sign a dove, a purple dove, is for the memory who has lost their life taking the opiates, and you can leave a message on the blue one for the people that you want to leave a message to that have went to heaven already.
Well, that's really interesting. What prompted you to get into this?
My husband and I did it last year. Cheryl goes to our church, and we always volunteer doing things. It keeps us active, and we love meeting the new, different people every day and associating with them. And
Well, I actually thought I recognized you from last year because we were out here too.
yeah,
So. Okay, well, thank you very much.
thank you, and have a great day.
Good luck. Okay, and then you were talking about the need. Let me do this. And just that exactly what your program is designed to do.
My program is a recovery or sober house for women who are trying to find a new way of life. They come from treatment, they come from right off the street sometimes. Anybody who's trying to live differently and is willing to set down drugs to do that, that's who we work with.
So you're there to help them break the cycle.
Absolutely. I'm a woman in recovery myself, so when I got clean, I lived in a recovery house for almost a year. And I was able to learn how to live again and how to be productive, coming from being homeless, which I was at the time. I found some hope, and I saw other women doing what I was wanting to accomplish but really had no idea how to do it. And in our area, Macomb County, there are a lot of sober living and recovery houses for men, but there aren't a lot for women. So I strictly concentrate on the females because I can best help them. It's hard for me to help men just because they have a different struggle than women do.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Fantastic, thank you. And your organization is called Are You Okay?
Yes.
Too close. I'll have to back up. I'll get that a little bit later.
Okay.
And you're a suicide prevention organization.
That is correct.
And you said you were out of what county?
Washtenaw County, primarily in Belleville, Michigan.
But you don't restrict yourself to that.
No.
And you just threw out an interesting fact. You said how many teenagers have you contemplated?
In Washtenaw County, 1 out of 7 teenagers has contemplated suicide. And I think it's even higher than that.
It's not that far from 20%.
No,
It's 1 out of 5. That's a lot.
It's a lot, yes.
Well, what exactly do you do? Are you like a call-in hotline or?
Yeah, we are information, a website, primarily. The big thing with us is to get students and other people to contact the crisis helpline, 741-741, and also the suicide prevention lifeline, 800-273-8255. And this is so helpful. Young people will open up to a counselor over the phone or texting more than they will face-to-face. So this has been very effective.
It's crying shame is like that too, isn't it?
Yes.
Whatever having just sitting down with a friend and telling them what's wrong. You know?
Right.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
So you guys are who's serving today? Who's gonna run the serving area? Uh-oh, hasn't been assigned yet.
I think we all might.
Oh, cool. Folks, so you see just how much work goes in to actually setting one of these events up.
Yeah. Nice, bright and early morning, and hopefully it'll be a nice, beautiful day. So.
Are we going to set up the sound system, play it real loud, and nobody's going to complain? How neat is that? And you're who?
My name's Sarah Lutz. I work with Cara.
And it's nice to have you out here.
Thank you.
Looks like you might do some biking too.
Yes, we have our Ride for Recovery event coming up in September. So it's a really great event.
Now, where is that at?
It's up in Richmond by like Rochester, Richmond area, Paint Creek Trail.
Come just a little closer. so that I can, and you tell me about this event, because we're gonna plug it.
Sure you
Okay, we're plugging across the nation.
Okay, sure. My name is Sarah Leitz. I work for Cara, Southeastern Michigan. Upcoming in September, we have our Ride for Recovery event. This is a wonderful event to celebrate everyone who has gone through a successful recovery and also to provide resources to families, children, and everyone throughout the community to make sure that they get the help that they need.
This series is going to have a table out here in a few minutes all set up.
Yes, we will have a table somewhere over here.
Okay. Okay, that is really neat for all you avid bike riders. I don't ride much anymore. Sure that is great time. Okay.
Yeah.
Get a lot, what, 50-50 road bikes, mountain bikes? Or how
Oh,
many do you have?
a bunch of different types.
Really?
Yeah, I think last year we got a couple hundred, even more than that, but it was a really great event, and you can ride, I believe it's 10, 25, all the way up to 60 miles if you're really athletic and want to go for it, but it is a really great event to get out there and spread awareness and show your support.
And what is the cost?
The cost, I believe it is, oh, I can't remember, I think it's $25.
Okay, which
Yeah.
is not a bad deal anymore.
Yeah.
But we'll have to look for sure to find that cost of this event because sometimes things change. Or I don't always remember the real myself.
Yeah, for more details, if you want to visit our website, you can visit www.careofsem.com, and all the resources and the link to register will be on there too.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Who are you?
Pretty good. My name's James Robert Rockwick. I'm assistant to the director at the Salvation Army Adult Rehabilitation Center.
And that's for Southeast Michigan?
For Southeastern Michigan, yep. So we go all over. You know what I mean? All over Southeastern Michigan. We're the biggest adult rehabilitation center in the Salvation Army. And I graduated the program and stayed on and became assistant to the director. So I believe in it. It worked for me. Barbie right here, she also is a graduate of the program, and she stayed on to be in housing and then has moved on to other things. So it's a good place to get your life together and get back onto your feet.
What is Hope in Hancock?
Not Hancock.
What? Okay.
It's an organization that helps people get into treatment and recovery from some kind of substance use disorder, whether it's alcohol or drugs or whatever it may be. And it's an alternative to continuing in that lifestyle and ending up incarcerated. You can go to any police station in Macomb County where it originated, and they will call the Angel Coordinator, and they'll send a volunteer out to help with the paperwork and make some phone calls on behalf of the participant and help them get their life squared away. That's why we're here, to spread the word.
Well, in other words, we don't plug up the jails, but we go back and treat the problems, eh?
Well, we're trying.
Yeah, that's the way it works. It's actually of great benefit to society because it's much cheaper to treat someone's illness than it is to continue to incarcerate them over and over again for what is really a medical issue, a disease of the brain. When you're severely addicted, it does affect the pathways, the electrical pathways in the brain and how memory is stored, and cravings, and it's a horrible situation. It requires intensive therapy and treatment, and you're not going to get that in a jail situation. So that's why we're here.
Jesse, you're out here, and I like the purple. Okay, and I see you might be. I don't know if you guys can see the dragon and the sword or not. But it kind of looks like you're out here slaying some dragons or something.
Yeah, absolutely. We are the Dragon Slayers Incorporated, which actually was started after losing my son to opioid overdose in October of 2017. So basically we fight back. We don't want anybody else to feel the pain that we have in our family. So we pick up our sword daily to fight the dragon. Gary always said he had a goal to slay the dragon. So we fight on for him, and we are now his voice. We speak out in schools and churches, tell real life stories. Also, here we have Gary's goal, because Gary had a goal too, to fight the dragon. So the book is called From the Mom of an Addict to the Mom of an Angel. It is also co-authored with my son that we lost to overdose, as I found his journals after he passed away. Also, my oldest son, Justin, here is the illustrator within the book. So he took his artwork sketches and basically told his story of losing his younger brother and his PEG, which is also within the book. So basically, we're just here to educate, show awareness, and fight back and just be out in the community.
Okay, I'm here at Rockin' Resources with Noah, and I hear Noah's a celebrity, but he does a lot of things. How'd you end up out here, Noah?
Well, I'm good friends with Second Day Story and Darren and Cheryl. Sorry, Daryl and Cheryl. Darren. And we're good friends. We tour a lot together, end up at the same shows. And I was emceeing at another heroin and opioid awareness event called Break the Chains over in Bay City. And they really liked the way that I emceed the event. And also, obviously, as a musician, you know, we play a lot together. And they asked me to come out today and help out and MC. And also, I'm blessed to be able to get to play some music today as well. So it's awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah, amen. It is great.
All right. We are here with someone who's associated with Second Day Story. How would you describe your position with the band?
With the band, I am the lead singer's wife. And the lead singer, Darren, he is actually the president of Rockin' Resource for Heroin and Opiate Awareness.
Okay. How would you describe the band's music?
Rock.
Christian
rock, positive message.
Christian rock.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. They have been they've been being played in Portugal, in Chile. They've got their songs are going on the radio, so they're really they're
all over the place.
All over the place now, yeah.
Oh,
and they go on it too.
Go ahead.
They go on it too.
Okay. And how would you say they became associated with this organization?
Well, they became associated with this organization. Darren's been for many years. He's been with Second Day Story, and Darren and I decided. Actually, it was Darren who started this 501 for Rockin' Resources. He said, "I've had enough. Let's take some music. Let's take vendors and get people out and get people some help." So Darren actually started this whole thing, and Second Day Story always plays the events.
How about that? So how many members do you have in the band?
There are 4 members in the band.
4 members. The usual bass, guitar, drums,
Yep.
lead singer.
Yes.
Does the lead singer play an instrument?
No, his voice is his instrument.
Okay. And anything else you'd like to tell our audience?
No, I mean just look them up look them up on Google and listen to their music. They're phenomenal.
The band is called Second Day Story, SDS. And is there a website?
There is. You can also find them on Facebook, and then you can go to seconddaystory.com, and you should be able to get all the information from that.
That sounds good.
My first name is Sue, and I'm from Clinton Counseling Center Jail Program, and we do the NOPE program.
The NOPE program is
Narcan, overdose, education, prevention education.
Yeah, because not everybody knows that there is something you could do to help somebody if you think that they've had an overdose.
That's right, and so many people are affected by this every year. And if you know somebody, or even if you don't, if you have a Narcan kit with you and you see somebody who's slumped over, non-responsive, the best thing that you can do is call 911 and use a Narcan kit and get the help going right away.
Yes, and so you have demonstrations on how to use it, do you not?
Yes, we're doing that today here at Rockin' Resources, and we're at Clinton Counseling Center in Mount Clemens most Tuesday nights. People don't have to sign up. They can just stop in and get the training. And then we also bring the training into Macomb County businesses and community groups through our NOPE program.
That's good, because a lot of people have kind of heard about this,
Yeah.
but they have no idea about how to go about getting the Narcan,
Right.
let alone administering it and understanding that sometimes it takes a couple doses.
It does, and with the fentanyl that's out there today especially.
Oh, that's evil.
Yeah, it takes a lot sometimes, to bring somebody back. And, I know sometimes people say, Narcan's just enabling somebody's using, but to me, the only thing Narcan does is enable living.
Yes, and
Yeah.
giving them a second chance to rethink this.
Absolutely.
I mean, sometimes you bring somebody to and they get mad,
Right,
but
right.
other times it makes them think.
Well, and they can't have recovery if they're no longer with us. So
No.
that's the main thing. We want to enable their living and their ability to make better choices in the future.
And there's help out there for them.
There is. There's a lot of help. I mean, look around today. There's so many different resources represented just here.
Well, we're glad that you talked to us today, Sue.
Well, thank
and
you.
we hope you have a lot of people come by.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, we're at Rockin' Resources, and the sign on the table says About Face, and Shauna's going to tell me what that means.
About Face is a program that got started a little over 2 years ago, and it is a transitional home to help women who are coming off the streets, out of rehabs, coming out of jails and prisons, getting them on their feet. We actually house them for 1 year free, and we have educational resources, job skill, life skill training. We have connections with counseling. We try to make sure that they have everything they need to get a proper foundation so that when they leave our program, they are on their way to success rather than going back into the system.
That's wonderful, Shauna, because so many times, you know, if they get out of jail or wherever they are, then they start hanging around with the same people, they start doing the same things.
Right, and that's one of the things that we are trying to help give them that hope that there is something else out there. And giving them that chance to escape that life. Because a lot of times when they do get released, they go straight back into their communities where they came from, which is understandable, but obviously it doesn't take them out of the environment that they need to be out of at that time.
Right. I mean, their families are probably around there, and unless their families are enablers, we're hoping no.
Right.
Their families could be there to reach out to them too, but they have to change their circle of friends.
Correct. And a lot of times the family has given up. They can only get so much support for so long, and then eventually they don't have that. So our goal is that while they're going through our program, we rebuild that support for them. We reach out to the families and try to help that person as they continue to change. They're able to show the family that they're actually changing and making a difference in their lives.
I think that's a great thing you guys do.
Thank you.
How does somebody get in contact with you or find out more about you?
You can go to our website. It's aboutfacecc.com, and you can look at all of the stuff that we offer and what we're doing. The house we are rebuilding right now in downtown Detroit, and you can email us through there. You can also donate to us through that website as well, or you can email to aboutfacecc@gmail.com.
That sounds great. Thank you for talking to me, Shauna.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm right here, and Roland, you are one of the security people out here. He actually helped direct me into my parking place. Okay, I only ran over a couple of their feet, but I'm going to go there right now. Roland, how many people do you have out in security? I know there's a bunch of you.
Well, you know, that's a good question. I'm going to take a guess and say anywhere between 7 and 10.
I am Lori.
And Lori appears to be helping Cheryl manage all this stuff. Of course, I have a poor shot because of the sunlight, but I want to get you on here. I'll enhance this. And she is actually putting different things together for different people, maybe even herself.
Yeah, well, I tour manage for Seventh Day Slumber. My husband is also the singer, and my son is the drummer.
And we are so happy to have you on here today.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're glad to be here. So.